I'm live. Hi, everybody. Lauren here from Anita Good Design. Just waiting for everybody to come on in and get yourselves ready. We are here for the season of love. We're here. We're going to do some Valentine's embroidered cards today. So as you are coming in, say hello. Let us know where you're coming from. Give us a shout out for your city and your state that you're representing today. I hope everybody's doing, having a great day. It's, my favorite day of the week now is Wednesday. So we get to have all this fun and stitch together, which is everything that we love to do. And because it's almost Valentine's, Sunday is Valentine's Day, then we get to, celebrate love too. So hello. Hi, friends. Oh, I see people starting to come in and say hello. So my camera, just so you know, is this way, so you all know when I'm looking at you. But if I look a little off to the side, it's because I'm trying to read some comments too. All right, so there's nothing overly exciting going on over here. Oh, here we go. Everybody's coming in. Hello. Yes, look at. So I always have a team of people behind the camera helping me. If you've been joining us, typically am behind the camera. A lot of you will know this. And I always complain when I'm in front of the camera because I can never see. And Elise is one of my camera ladies and helping run this. And she just moved the screen even closer to me, knowing that I can't ever read your comments. So hello. And then, of course, if this is your first time joining us, we have people on the other side answering questions too. So my coworker Jen, she's on the other side of the camera as well, and she is also answering questions. So anything that you have, any questions about today's stitch out, this beautiful embroidered card we're going to be stitching, you can ask any questions that you have. I'm going to give you a lot of tips and tricks today. We have this great angle camera view once we get going, so you can see right inside of my hoop too. We have some giveaways. You all love tuning in with us because we give away some really fun collections. And I have some discounts and sales and wonderful things for you all. So we are in for a treat. Again, we are stitching out Valentine embroidered card if you're getting yourself ready to stitch with me. This video is going to be pinned to our Facebook page, but also on our YouTube page. So if you kind of have to come in and go out, if you are secretly watching from your desk and have to do one of those, oh yes, I am working, wink, wink right now, and you miss part of it, then know that you can rewatch this as many times as you'd like, okay? I have some friends coming in. Miss Betty, hello. Hello, Miss Deidre. Gail, hi everybody. Fame Jones, or Donna, Miss Fame. And I have Sharon here. Hello. Wow, we, in a blink of an eye, we're up to 175 people. I see lots of snowflakes coming up, okay? Meaning it must be chilly. We possibly could get some snow here as well. So lots of good stuff. I'm glad everybody's joining us, whether you're in the warmth or you're getting some snow. I already see a little question pop up if you can use your All Access gift card to purchase goodies from us. Absolutely, that is what it is for. So you can go right to our website and you can purchase anything that I'm going to talk about today or any of our other goodies. The only thing that All Access gift card is not good on is another year of All Access, okay? That is the fine print on that one. All right, I'm going to give everybody 2 more minutes. We're going to just chat a little bit. Again, Valentine's Day is coming up. It is this Sunday, February 14th. And I really I love this collection. It is called the Anita's Express Valentine Embroidered Card Collection. Let me see if I can get my light on that. Okay, this collection, this is what we're stitching out today. One of these cards, and it is from January of 2018. That's a question we get all the time. Is when was it released? Because our All Access members, of course, have some of these sometimes. January 2018. So if you are an All Access member, you have this. Okay, but what's great about this is right now it is on sale for you. Okay, anything that we stitch out live is going to be on sale. It is normally $30, and I put it $10 off for you, so it's on sale for $19.95 until the end of tonight. Okay, 12 a.m. or 11:59 a.m. Eastern time. So my West Coasters, make sure that you get on there. Okay. Now, I think I'm just about ready to get started. It looks like we have a full class today. I am so excited. Yes. Okay, so we're going to stitch out card number 3. Now, regardless of which card you choose to stitch out, the technique is going to be the exact same. Now, what I have done as well is I came in here and I stitched out some extra samples. I have a whole bunch of tips and tricks for you all. So what I'm going to ask you, and as we get stitching, I'll kind of talk you through that. Because if any of you have ever been in a class with me, I travel around, I'm an educator, and I teach the classes with your dealers, you know I tend to be a little bit of a rule breaker. And, you know, today is no different. So I'm breaking the rules. I am kind of changing up some of the designs with my tips and tricks. But as far as this stitch out is concerned, we're going to go all the way through. Okay? Is everybody ready? Are we ready? Elise, are they ready? I am seeing these keyboards are ticking along. That's right. Hello, hello. All right. Ooh, we have a friend. Miss Joyce is from NC. Nice to see you, Miss Joyce. Okay. Now, I am all set. I have my hooped hoop. Can we get that good view? Miss Elise is switching that good view. There we go. And you get a view of my nails too. All right. Thank goodness they look okay today. So I have my hoop hooped, and it has tearaway stabilizer in this, just one layer. Okay, so I am ready to go. I already have my machine loaded. Yes, January of 2018 is when this collection is from, and we are stitching out design number 3. I am loaded, locked and loaded, and ready to go. So I'm going to put my foot down. Now I have already put my thread in my machine. I'm good to go, and I'm going to push go. Okay, hopefully it doesn't hit I'm going to actually move my camera a little bit. I got real excited about how close we can get, and it might get knocked over by the hoop. Okay, so this very first stitch that you're seeing is the placement stitch. All right, now this is going to show you exactly where you're placing your card, and it's going to really help you with alignment as well. Now, lots of questions that we get about our embroidered cards. Okay, first thing, we just use our regular needle. 7511 is what we use. We don't feel the need to change our needle. My only tip is, especially if you're making a couple cards, like if you're making more than one right in the row, you may just want to change your needle out afterwards for your next projects, because it can kind of dull the needle a little bit. But we really haven't had too many issues with that. But we use our regular 7511 needle. Now, I am using just a cardstock card. This one, it's a little probably hard to see. It is a light pink. It has a really pretty kind of sheen to it. Okay. This is just what I'm using today. People ask us all the time, where do you get your cards from? You can get them anywhere you would like. You can get them from Staples or a store like that. Of course, always check with your dealer, because we love to support local. A lot of our dealers have the cards for you because they know you embroider on them. You can go somewhere like a little bit fancier if you go to, what's our paper store? Paper Source is a wonderful, wonderful paper store that we have here. We have a brick and mortar here local in Charlotte, but they're also online, and they do a lot of wedding invitations, so they have all different types of colors too. Okay, so that's what I'm using. Now, the thing you need to think about when you start your card is, where exactly do you want, I see lots of questions. 80-20 needle, of course okay to use. Of course okay to use. Lots and lots of questions about that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sorry, I lost my thought here. My card. I totally lost where I was going. So you want to think about where you're putting and placing your design. Do you want to put it on the front, or do you want to put it on the inside? I'm going to put my design on the front of my card, so therefore I'm going to open it up and then I am going to place it. Now notice here, this is my outline of where my card is. So I want to get as close and accurate as possible. So I want my top lined up with the top. Oops, I'm sorry, I knocked the camera. I have my side over here. What you can't see is the bottom or this side over here.
They're asking what size card are you using?
I am using, what size card am I using? I am using a 5x7 card. Okay, just a traditional size card here. All right, good questions, keep them coming. What hoop size? This is just a 6x10 hoop. Okay, that's what we're using here. You can do 6.
Sarah loves your headband.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you guys like my headband. Yes, listen, I am here celebrating love. If 2020 and 2021 so far has taught us anything, it's that we're here for the love. We're here for the love. Oh, my sister, hello, Stephanie. That is my sister. She's joining us from Buffalo. Okay. Now, I placed my card. Of course, best practice. Now, listen to what I'm saying here. Best practice is to put a piece of tape down. And if you were taping, you'd want to tape kind of towards this side where the tack down stitch is not going to go over. Your tape is made to be stitched on, and that's okay, but then you have to pick it out. Now, again, listen to what I'm saying. Best practice is to use that tape. But I told you I'm a rule breaker. So I'm going to just watch this, not you. I'm going to watch this and tack down my card. So here we go. The next stitch is that. It is tacking down your card. I am keeping my fingers out of the way. I am not looking at your comments. I am not looking at the camera. I am only watching this tack down stitch. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Now, for those of you just joining us, I am just tacking down my card. I am on step 2, but please do not forget that if you missed anything so far, then this video is going to be pinned on our Facebook page as well as YouTube. So we're all set. Now, my next step is going to be a tack down stitch for my fabric. Now, I'm just using regular cotton. You can use, honestly, whatever it is that you would like for these. It is, well, let me not get ahead of myself, okay? So now I'm going to take my fabric. I'm using pink here because it's absolutely beautiful, okay? And I don't even think I showed you any of our card samples. Oh, what a shame. Here we go. All right, so this one actually Miss Elise made for me. So this is, there's the light. Okay, this is an end product card. Look how beautiful that is. So you're going to have your base fabric. We have a little applique in there. We have some embroidery design. So this is one of the cards that we made. Now I have some other ones I'll show you as we get stitching. Okay. All right. So let me put that back down. I interrupted myself. Now, so we're going to put down a base fabric. We typically always use some form of base fabric on our cards, and that just strengthens the cardstock. Okay, it's gonna allow you to get a little bit more design on there. Again, you could tape this down in place, but if you do not, that's fine. But we are just watching our fingers. Okay, but we do typically always add that fabric, because it strengthens your cardstock. It allows you to add a little bit more embroidery and design to that card without tearing it. Now, something that's important for you all to know, especially if this is your first time using embroidered cards, we digitize specifically for cardstock and our cards. So it's not something that you want to just put any design on a card without at least testing it. Okay. Now, I see some questions. Did you use starch? I didn't prep my fabric at all because I always like to show you like kind of the most basic way that you can make something with the least amount of materials. Now, something to keep in mind is because this is cotton, at this point I'm just trimming. So I'm going to trim and then I'm going to talk to you as well. This is cotton and there's a little bit of a raw edge to this. I'm going to show you a design stitch that will come in. But it's a little bit more of a raw edge, so you really could use fray check if you're using cottons for this, and that will help to prevent any just kind of little flyaways on the edges. You could use something like felt, which doesn't fray. We've used, what other materials? We have used cork before for our base fabric. You really can have a lot of fun with this. And once I get stitching on this, I'm going to show you some of the other samples I made because I used glitter vinyl on one. And, you know, our stitch outs, we're not supposed to have favorites for our stitch outs, but the glitter vinyl one might be my favorite. But don't tell the other cards that, okay? All right, so here we go. So I trimmed this out. I trimmed kind of as close as I could, all right, to make it neat. Because I'm somebody, I do like it neat, but you can use any fabrics that you want for this. Again, you can use patterns, you can use, you know, plain, but it's really kind of up to you. As far as the weight of the card is that we're using, it's just a medium, it's a medium weight. It's honestly, I don't know even if we have a weight to it. It's something I could probably find out for you and get back to you on, but it's a regular cardstock. It's not heavy duty. It really is kind of generic as to what you would find at the store, for a lack of better explanation. All right, so you can see again, I probably would have trimmed a little bit better, but talking to you all, it gets a little difficult sometimes, all right, to focus on two things. So my card is trimmed. The next stitch that's going to come in is what we call a candle wicking stitch. I'm going to run this as I tell you about it. Now, this is going to help with that kind of that raw edge. So it's not a satin. It's not going to go completely clean around that fabric, but it adds just this little beautiful, this beautiful candle wicking stitch. That's exactly what it is. I am using, what kind of stabilizer? I am using just a tearaway stabilizer for this, and it's pretty much what we always use. Yes. I'm kind of reading your questions here. Can you fold the fabric under so there is no raw edge? You could fold the fabric under if you like. That is not something that we have tried here, but of course, you know, play with it. And that's what's really great about Anita Good Design Designs. When I teach, when I educate, when I'm on camera with you all, I always say we don't do things the right way. We do things our way. So it's really important for you to, you know, be confident, be daring, you know, try and test different things and see if it works. And then, of course, if it does, we always ask that you take a picture and send it in to us because we love to see what it is you're doing, okay? Yes, hello. The color of the bobbin, right now I'm just using a white bobbin, okay? I'm just using a white bobbin. Now, if you run our cards with our directions, okay? Now, I want everyone to not panic who I'm talking to here, okay? Because this is where tips and tricks will come in at the end. You're going to have kind of the raw side of your card on the back, all right? So this is why I'm going to tell you when we finish our stitch out, don't pop it out of the hoop. I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks because we do cards in class all the time when we travel. We have a ton of embroidery card collections, and the number one thing I hear is, what do you do with the ugly stitches, right? I don't call them ugly stitches, you all do. But how do we hide this? How do we hide the underneath part? And I'm going to show you some of those things today, some ideas and ways to cover them. I do have some samples here as well that I'm going to kind of, ooh, that one's hanging out. I don't want you to see my surprises yet, but I'm going to show you how to kind of hide those, okay? Miss Carol has used metallic vinyl and she's loved that. Vinyl works wonderfully, okay? Hello, look at everybody, hi! I love seeing everybody. So as a lot of you know, we haven't really been traveling much, and it just makes us sad. It's one of my favorite parts of my job, so it's really tough to not be able to see you guys. But for those of you that are joining us either for the first time or you're our like loyal Wednesday stitchers with us, thank you so much for coming. If this is your first time, we do this, I would say at least 3 times a month on Wednesdays. We do a live stitch up. Sometimes it's 4 times a month. It just depends on what other things are going on at Anita Good Design. We are just busy people. Ooh, Miss Tracy from Australia. Hello. Oh my goodness. Miss Tracy, if you ever need just a house guest, you let me know. I am available, okay? For those of you, which month of All Access, this collection came from January of 2018. This is the Valentine embroidered cards, and it is available because of my stitch out today. It's available online for $10 off until tonight, midnight. It's 11:59 p.m. Okay, 11:59 p.m., $10 off. So it will only cost you $19.95 instead of the full $30. So make sure you snag that up. Okay, now I'm going to keep chatting because the next few steps is just embroidery, and this is embroidery design. So you can make it as beautiful, pick all the different colors that you would like out here. Okay, you can do contrasting. I'm sticking with this card with the theme of pink. So I'm going to just keep on using all my pink. Please do not watch me throw these threads on the ground. I know nobody else does that, just me. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. Okay. There is no more, for those of you that are asking if there is a hard copy, a physical copy on our website, there is not. Those sold out so quickly. Okay, so if you are looking to purchase this design because you don't have it yet, it is a digital only, so it's going to be on sale for that $19.95 price point. All right, hello from Michigan. Can you sew this on a shirt? Absolutely you can. You can sew these designs on anything that you would like. Okay, you can sew these. I had somebody not put them on cards and they put them on tea towels. I had somebody one time send us pictures in and they put them on little napkins because they were having a tea party, like a little Valentine's party for their friends, and then they used them. They were their napkin, and then they sent them home with them too as like a little hostess gift. So lots and lots of good stuff with these. Oh, the moving sale was awesome. Our moving sale, if you have not been on our website, we are moving. We are not far. I want nobody to panic. Anita Good Design is here for years and decades to come. Okay, but we are just moving buildings. Right now, if you're not familiar, we have two separate buildings for our offices. We have our main office, and then just literally like a hop, skip, and a jump down the street, we have our warehouse. So what we are doing is we are moving down the road, not far, excuse me, and we are going to put the entire Anita Good Design family under one roof, which is really what we have wanted. So we are moving, and on our website, anitagooddesign.com, we are selling our physical copies. And because we are going to digital, not with the All Access book, that All Access will still be printed, but we are going to digital. And so we're getting rid of the remaining of our physical stuff. So we have huge sales, 75% off, which is insanity, right? Insanity. Let me stick my face in there and say that. Insanity. 75% off. It is first come, first serve. We have sold out of tons and tons of stuff on there. So if you go to our website, you will see that it's kind of on one of the little sliders. 75% off. The physical copies only. Okay, the digital copies are going to be either regular sale price, or just full price if they're not on sale today. Okay. Are they in All Access? The embroidered cards that we're talking about today, that we're stitching out, it was in All Access from January 2018. So if you were an All Access member, then you have this collection. Let me get it in camera. If you weren't, then you need to snag this up while it's on sale. What do you do if your machine pokes holes in your card or the threads don't connect? Okay, as we're embroidering cards, there are going to be holes poked into the card, but that's also why we use the base fabric. So you're going to only see that on the underneath side, which I'm going to show you how to cover. It is okay. It's okay. And these are a little bit more bean stitches in decoration. There's only one satin stitch, and that's going to come around the heart because we're using an applique. Okay.
We have someone else asking.
Yes.
All Access.
Okay.
She's new to embroidery.
Ooh, what is All Access? Miss Lori, hello. Welcome to embroidery and our favorite addiction, right? Okay, so Miss Lori, All Access is a monthly membership that we offer here at Anita Good Design, and you receive every single collection that we come out with each month. It is a wonderful, wonderful way to receive all of your designs, all of our designs that we release new in each month. And we have multiple ways of signing up for that club. We have a year membership where you receive a magazine and a CD, and that is $1,400 in cost for the year for 12 months, but then we give you a $1,400 gift card to use on our website. And that's a great option for anybody that's brand new, so you can collect your goodies. We have a digital option that is $4.99 for the year, and that you receive same design, same grade All Access, same magazine, but the magazine comes as a PDF, so nothing in your hands. And then we have a renewal option as well if you've been with us for a long time, discounted at $9.99. So great options. And Miss Lori or anybody else that has questions about All Access, you can always email our customer service team, and it's customer experience at Anita-gooddesign.com. I always forget the hyphen. Don't be like me. We need that hyphen in there. Otherwise, your email gets lost in email land, or it gets kicked back to you. Okay? All right. So if some of our older card collections do not have a base fabric, what I would do is I would just run that tack down stitch twice and add it in there. Add it in there if you want to include it. If you like the way that it looks or you like the idea of it, then absolutely. I would just run the tack down stitch that tacks the card down twice, and add that base fabric to it. Okay? Oh, we have lots of cards. For those of you that are looking for other card collections, we have Mother's Day cards, we have seasonal cards, we have all different types of collections. Yes. Oh, Miss Colleen, All Access is a great way to build your design library and embroidery skills. Miss Colleen, you're hired. Come on to the Anita Good Design team. Yes, it really is. It is a fantastic way to build your library. Absolutely. Now, for those of you, you're watching my card stitch out, you're watching my thread color changes. This is where you really get to have a lot of fun with these. Okay, it really is, because you get to really customize your card for your friends. You get to customize your card, for your Valentine or your partner, your loved one, your grandkids, whomever. And these cards are really great because they are fairly quick. Now, of course, it does depend on the speed of your machine, but my machine tells me my stitch out is about 15 minutes, and of course, that's with just the stitching. That does not take into account your trimming or anything extra that you do there, but you easily can make some cards for like your book club or your family members, whatever it is that you would like. Okay. Never heard of Valentine? That's just for your girlfriends, your favorite girlfriends. You've never heard of Valentine before. Sometimes we just have to give our love to our besties that hang in there with us, right? Through all of our crazy decisions and life. So that's what Valentine is. I think it's a newer term. So if you want to, Valentine is for your loved one, and then Valentine is for your besties. Okay? All right. Here we go. I have more decorative stitching. Now, I don't know if some of you know. Oh, you know what? Before I keep talking, Elise, you know what we need to do?
I think I do know.
I need to give away a prize. I was just jibber-jabbering over here like I had nothing in my pile of fun. All right, how about let's start with, since we're doing projects, I have this great collection, Tea Towel Tizzy. And these are great little designs that you can add to your tea towels. Let me get them in the light here. Tea Towel Tizzy. So what I'm going to have you do is type the word tea, T-E-A, for Tea Towel Tizzy. All right, and whoever, we're going to randomly pick somebody, and we will send this out to you. Tea Towel Tizzy. It's a good one. Cute little designs. Tea Towel Tizzy. I'm in a tizzy over here. All right, here we go. So let me change my thread color. This is really quite cute. Elise might get my card. It might be a Valentine card. I know.
I'm blushing.
Oh my goodness, look at the T. Wow, you all are just on it. T, 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 T. All right, so I'm going to keep on stitching. Now, while this stitches, as I promised, I was going to show you some of the other cards that I made and that I played with. Now, this one is probably my fave, okay? This is the one I told you. Elise, would you mind putting the camera just on me? Sorry, I'm going to take away this view because I want you to see this. So, my applique right here for my heart is sparkly red vinyl. All right, this is why I love this card so much. It is sparkly red vinyl. It's going to be kind of hard to see here. Okay, now this is what I did with this one. I told you that I like to break the rules. And I also like to play because I like to figure out some different ways to utilize our designs and then share them with you. Okay, so what did I do on this one? I loved my base fabric, right? It's full of hearts and love and fun. So what I did is I used the placement and tack down stitches and the candle wicking stitches here. And then I skipped all the decorative stitching because I just wanted my cute fabric to shine. And then I just added my applique, which is my little shimmery, cute, sparkly red vinyl. And I just said, let's stay lovey. So again, you get to play with these cards and make them your own. So I skipped all the decorative stitching that goes around the outside. Yes. Can you use Mylar? I would say for Anita Good Design, we typically add a very special tack down stitch that holds your Mylar in place because you know Mylar is very fragile and it can flake, and these don't have that stitch. So what I would say is you can try it. If you use it, I would use it just for the heart and the applique, but I would be very careful and cautious with that because it doesn't have that special tack down that Mylar usually needs. I think we might have a winner.
I think we do.
Ooh, who's going to win it?
Georgia Rowan.
Ooh, Georgia Rowan, you are the winner of Tea Towel Tizzy. All right, Miss Georgia, what I need you to do is you either send us a message on Facebook or email customer experience, and we'll put the email address up for you. And just send us your address, and we'll send this to you, okay? Congratulations, Miss Georgia. All right, now, more. Look at this. I just get to talk and hang out with you all. I am loving this. Okay. Now, I just read that someone said that you add initials to this. Absolutely. You can customize these how you would like. Look, I have threads on the back of my shirt over here. I'm a hot mess. You can definitely customize these as you'd like. As I mentioned before, we do digitize specifically for embroidery. So just be careful if you add initials or anything like that or words. You do just want to be careful that it's not super dense and it'll tear it apart. You just want to be careful with that, okay? All right, so I'm going to talk to you right now about a flash sale I have going on today. All right, as a lot of you know, when you come here, not only do we put the current design collection on that we're stitching out on sale, but I have another collection, and this is called Festive Door Danglers. And this is, hang on, let me check my cheat sheet. Festive Door Danglers. This was released in March of 2018. How cute is Uncle Sam here? You make all your little pieces and then they're connected by these really cute buttons. Now in this collection, first let me get to it. It is 50% off. The most important part, 50% off until the end of today, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so my West Coasters, don't forget. All right, this is on sale, 50% off for $17. It's regularly $34.95. So this is a fantastic sale. This collection came in March of 2018. March of 2018, this Festive door dangler was released. And this is just one of our danglers. So it's Festive door danglers because we are festive for all the seasons. There is a snowman, there is a Santa Claus, there is a kitty dressed up as a little cute witch for Halloween. There is a scarecrow for fall season. This collection is fantastic, and you get all these different door danglers for $17. Huge, huge sale right now. If you are new to us, you want to go to AnitaGoodDesign.com. That is our web page, okay? And you can find all those there. If you go to our main page and scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's a section for you to add your email, and that way you'll get our emails and you'll know all about our next stitch outs. You'll know all about our sales going on. Always stay tuned with us and check in periodically on our website, especially with this moving sale. You don't know what kind of things that are going to be up on this website to sell. We are really doing some deep cleaning, and when we say we're getting rid of it all, we are getting rid of it all. So just keep staying tuned with us. We have some great, great sales coming up, and we always have some fun things up our sleeves, and we are working hard at planning some things that I can't share with you, but you're not going to want to miss it. Okay, more decorative stitching. See, this, Elise, I need more of these where I can just embroider and chat, right? I don't have to cut. Yes, I get to hang out with my buddies. I hope everybody is going to have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and you get to hang with somebody you love, whether it's your husband, your wife, your kitty, or your doggy, or your grandbabies. Everybody has someone, or your Galentine's, your neighbor, good friend, right? Okay. Ooh, you love it. Now, okay, let me show you something else. I bring all these things. I feel like my team here is like, oh, Lauren's stitching out. There's all these things here. Now, I showed you Uncle Sam, right? But we took two different collections, combined them together, and made this amazing home decor. Now, Uncle Sam, let me show you him. Uncle Sam, what we have done here is we have attached, look at, he's so big, our Home Sweet Home sign. This is our Anita's Express seasonal welcome sign collection, okay? And what we did, because these collections were both released in March of 2018, so what we did is we made our sign to match Uncle Sam, we attached him together, and now we have the most adorable 4th of July patriotic home decor sign. Something to hang in your house, right on your door. It's kind of made with the ribbon here. Now this collection, seasonal welcome signs, right now is part of the moving sale. Holy molies. So if you go to the website and you choose the physical copy, you're going to get this for $7.48, which is insanity. Again, that's my big word today, insanity. It's crazy. $7.48. If you get the download, it's going to be full price, but we have some coupons floating out there for an embroidery month. So I think you can get it for 30% off. But again, this one is seasonal welcome signs. It was released in March of 18. It is part of our physical sale. It's on the moving sale. So it's 75% off right now while supplies last. Once those sell out, they sell out, okay? But it's really, really discounted at 75% off, which is $7.48. If it sells out, the download is on there for $29.95, but we have some coupons floating around, I think, for 30% off too, okay? So just a great way to show you how you can take two collections that don't technically belong together and make them work, okay? Should we do another prize?
Okay.
Let's do one more prize. All right. I love love, right? Here we go.
Season of love.
Season of love. How about, seeing it as we're in the dead of winter right now, endless summer. These are beautiful, beautiful tropical designs. They're not all birds. They're just everything that reminds us of summer. We have a coconut with a straw hanging out of it. We have a good pineapple. We have flip-flops and beach umbrellas. We have a surfboard on here. So everything that reminds us of summer. So I need you to type summer for me. Summer. Okay? Summer, summer. Okay. Miss Georgia won the first prize, Sally. Miss Georgia won the first prize. Okay. This is Endless Summer. You're going to type the word summer. Here it goes. Woo! All right. So somebody's going to win this at random. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep teaching. Okay. Now, my next step, we got to a good step here, is going to be a placement stitch. So, ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm putting my hand in front of that camera. So this is going to show you where you're placing your applique. And look at how cute my little pink applique is. Nobody cares because everybody's typing summer. just teasing. All right, this is my cute little applique. I wanted a nice little pop of kind of a pattern here. All right, so now I'm going to take my fabric. I'm going to place it. Let me move my hand out of the way here for you. I'm going to place it over that placement stitch. Now remember, with Anita Good Design, we always show you where you're placing your fabric, okay, the shape and the size of it. So it makes it very, very simple for you to say, okay, this is the size of the fabric I need. Now my fabric is definitely cut a little bit larger for dramatic effect, just to make sure you all can see that. Okay, make sure. But you want to make sure that when you place your applique, you're placing it completely on top of all those stitches. And then once that's done, you can tack that down in place. Now here I just kept the same thread color because the tack down stitch will get covered up. Okay, you're not going to see it because a nice beautiful satin stitch is going to come in and cover that up. All right. Are we ready, Elise?
We're ready.
Ooh, we have a winner.
It is Terry Green Jacobs.
Terry Green Jacobs, you are our winner of Endless Summer. Endless Summer. All right, so Miss Terry Jacobs, wait, what was it? Sorry, Miss
Terry Green Jacobs.
Terry Green Jacobs, and I guess Terry can be a gentleman as well. So either one, please email us at customerexperience at anitagooddesign.com. It helps if I know where I work and our email address. Customerexperience at anita-gooddesign.com, and we will get you that collection, okay? We just need your address. Now, as you can see, it's a little hard to see actually, but my fabric is now tacked down in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out and trim all along my heart. It's a little challenging for me to trim where you all can see. So I'm going to just put it down flat in front of me, okay? Now, don't forget, for those of you just joining us, all right, we are going to post this video when we're all done on our Facebook page and our YouTube. So if you're not stitching along with me right now, you're just here for my ridiculous entertainment, or just to kind of check it out for the first time, know that you can go back and then you can watch this as many times as you need. You can stitch along with me. It's not going anywhere. Okay, and really, again, the techniques I'm showing you not only work for any card in this collection, but for the most part, it's going to work for most of our card collections, okay? It just depends on the technique. And I'm really trying to get you all a nice, beautiful trim here. This is going to be so cute. I'm real excited about this one. I didn't use this color combination yet, so I'm feeling good about my decisions. All right, so now I'm going to put this back in. Okay, you all can see my good trim there. Let me see, yeah. There you go. So you can see I just trimmed as tight as I could. There you go. You love the entertainment? Oh, thanks, Miss Mary. Thank you. I enjoy hanging out with you all. It really does make my day. It does. It's nice to hear everybody. There is just not enough time in the day, Miss Victoria. I hear you. I hear you. I had somebody once tell me, now you have every design collection I could possibly want, but where is the section where I can buy more time to do them all? And I said, well, when you find it, please let me know. Right? That was probably one of the most truthful statements anyone's ever, or question anyone's ever asked before, because we have all these great projects, all these great designs for you, but we just need the time to stitch them all. Time to stitch them all. Okay? Let me show you my other sample I made. Now I know, so we did our very red, basic, lots of hearts. I showed you this one, okay? Now, and we're doing a really pink one, and I feel like, you know, we like to get girly with it sometimes, but if you want to do something that's just a little different, I used blue fabrics. Let me find my light here. There you go. I think you can see it. So I used blue fabrics to make what I would call maybe a little bit more of a masculine card, but I don't think it needs to be. Everybody loves blue. So I did that. I made a little bit of a blue card. And what's great about, I think, this one specifically is this would be great for a birthday card. It's not as Valentine's-y, right? And then, again, these are some tips and tricks I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk about this now while the stitch is out. Okay, so what I did here is I stitched my entire card. I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? And then what I did is I took another card. That's all this is cardstock that I cut in half, all right? And then I ended up attaching this to the back side to hide those stitches. Oh, thanks, Miss Karen. I'm glad you like the blue. Oh, thank you. All right, so I attached this to the inside of the card using the candle wicking stitch so that my stitches were hidden, okay? It looks a little bit more polished. Now, I'm going to show you this one, and this is what I'm going to show you how to do on this pink card. What I did on this red card, okay, is I added the same base fabric that I used on the front to the back to hide those stitches. And look at, I didn't iron it, and I can see this crease, and that's going to drive me bananas. Lesson learned. Woot. Okay, so that's that one. And then I want to show you this card because this is what your card would look like if you didn't add anything to it. Now listen, there is not, minus this one long thread that needs to be trimmed off here. I am a person who believes if you put your love, sweat, and tears and time into making a card, there is nothing wrong with the back of this showing by any means. You can still write your little note in here, and I think it's still a beautiful, beautiful gift, okay? But we tend to be perfectionists, and usually we don't like this back side. It's just part of the nature of being embroiderers and quilters. We hate everything, right? Not everything. We just hate everything that's not perfect, I should say. So that I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks for this, okay?
People are asking about the designs.
Yes.
And all these different ones too.
Yes.
They're available.
These here, the embroidered card collection. This is on sale right now on the website. Okay, it is called Valentine Embroidered Cards. It's Anita's Express collection. Okay, this is on sale right now because of the live stitch out for $10 off the collection. So it's $19.95. I know we're getting a lot of questions about this. I think we have people joining us. Okay, it's $19.95 on sale. It's regularly $30. This sale is going to end tonight. All right, it is ends at 11:59 Eastern Time this evening, and it's $10 off. So it's going to be $19.95 for you. Okay, all the cards that I'm showing you, these ones were all made out of this collection. Okay, it's just a matter of some of the steps I skipped. I did some different things with fabrics, so lots of good stuff. We have the flash sale with just Uncle Sam. Okay, it's Uncle Sam, but the entire collection is called Festive Door Danglers, and there's like six different characters. It's Uncle Sam, Santa, there's a snowman, there is a cat that's dressed as a witch, there's a scarecrow for the fall. Really cute designs. This collection, Festive Door Danglers, is 50% off, 50. So it's on sale for $17. Okay, same thing, ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you go online, AnitaGoodDesign.com, and snag that up. And then I showed you this pairing, right? This beautiful pairing of our seasonal welcome signs. This physical copy is on sale for 75% off right now, and that's only for the seasonal welcome signs. That's part of that sale. It is $7.48 for the physical. Once that sells out, it is $29.95 for the digital download. Okay, so lots of good things that you can go online and grab. If you are new to us, we are having a moving sale for 75% off some of our physical things while supplies last. So definitely get on the website once you're done with me here. Okay, I did see some people say for the underneath part that you could use glue. You 100% can use glue. I would use, honestly, depending on what you're putting on the back to hide the stitches, I would use a little bit of hot glue, maybe just in the four corners for that, but just a little bit, and it does depend on what kind of material you're putting back here. You can use permanent tacky spray as well. Obviously, our 505 spray would not work because that's temporary, but you could use like a permanent tacky spray, glue spray as well. Glue sticks work too. You just want to practice, see what you like. Now, my embroidery is done, and as I promised you, I'm going to show you how to attach that fabric. Do we have more questions?
I'm just going to put it just on.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So as I showed you, so let me show you the back here. This is, okay, the back of the card. Still in the hoop, and you can see this is the type of kind of stitches that you would see, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is two things, because I want to, do you mind putting both on?
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you. I know your point. So what I'm going to do here is a couple things, okay? And this is me playing with the design, playing with my machine a little bit, and finagling this, okay? So what I'm going to do is the first thing is I'm going to pop out my bobbin. Sorry for my large paw being in your way here. Okay, I'm going to use a bobbin that I wound. What you can't, there you go. It's pink, okay, because I want it to match the color of my candle wicking stitch. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. Whatever color is the same color as your candle wicking stitch is what you want to wind your bobbin to match. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and this is all personal choice, I'm going to take the same fabric that I used on the front for my card. Let me show you. So this is the front of my card. I'm going to use this solid pink. I'm taking my hoop out, and I'm now working on the back of my hoop. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, cut my fabric a little bit smaller. I got really excited about this guy. Yeesh. Okay. And again, this is me finagling steps with my machine and the design. This is not kind of built into the collection. But I like to give you as many tips and tricks as I can. That's why we're here together. Okay? Oh, Miss Carol loves the card. I love it. Thank you. So I used white bobbin, the regular pre-wound bobbin, for the entire project. My regular pre-wound white bobbin, not something I can say fast or a lot. Okay, I'm using embroidery thread, Miss Beverly, embroidery thread. Okay, it's just, honestly, it's Floriani. It's our polyester because it's nice and shiny. Okay, what needle am I using, Miss Marie? I am using a regular 7511. 80-20 works just fine as well. Okay, now I have tape. Oh my gosh, how funny. I have pink tape on my pink fabric, so it's kind of hard to see. But it's pink on pink on pink, okay? So what I did is I added a piece of fabric to the back of my hoop covering that entire card, and then I just added pink tape to the top and the bottom, okay? Now, I'm going to put it in. Most important thing when working on the back of your hoop is to make sure that your tape doesn't slide and your fabric doesn't, wah over and get kind of stuck like that. And I say that because it's probably happened to us all, okay, specifically me. So I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to make sure that my fabric slides in, and I kind of just feel around, make sure that it's in there the right way. Okay, I can see that it's here and I can see it's up there. So I think I'm good. Okay. Now, my size card is a 5x7. 5x7. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you watched this too, Miss Monica. You changed your lunch hour for me. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my machine. And my design started back over. Step 1 is the placement stitch, the original placement stitch for your card. You don't want that one. I'm going to advance to step 2. Okay, step 2 was the tack down stitch that originally tacked down the front fabric. Okay, I'm just going to run that again. Now I'm going to keep this one really simple. Again, I'm using the same color thread that I used originally for the candle wicking stitch. and I matched my bobbin here, because if you don't match your bobbin, that white is going to come on the back of it, which could be fine. You might want that contrast, and that's fine, okay? It just helps everything to kind of blend and carry out, all right? Okay, now, let's see here. That didn't cut. Hopefully my back is okay. Beautiful. Okay, so this is what the back of the card looks like. Now, just like you did on the front, you're going to trim out as close as you can to this tack down stitch. I'll show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to tear out my card from my stabilizer, and I'm going to show you my finished project, okay? So let's do some trimming first. In the meantime, I think I need to give away maybe all of my Valentine's cards. Elise, are you going to be upset if I give them to one of our customers? I can make you one later.
I understand.
Okay, so if you are my winner, I'm going to mail you all of my Valentine's cards that I made today, okay? And the one Elise made too. She won't mind though. So you're going to get these and my pink one. So type card, and my winner is going to get a card for all these cards for me. And I promise I won't write anything in them, so you can use them and you can claim them as your own. I won't be mad. I understand. Okay, and they will probably come after Valentine's Day, depending on where you live. But you know, love never goes out of style. Love's every year, every holiday. So you can just give them to whomever you want. And also, these work really great for home decor too. So you can frame these and hang them around your house for Valentine's Day. They don't have to be a card. I know we were talking about other ideas. These are great to put on shirts, somebody mentioned earlier today. They are great to put on, like a little bag, like a little canvas bag. So really cute options. All right, so this is it. I trimmed this out. I just would have to clean this up a little bit, but for sake of time, I'm going to just show you. So I just trimmed the back of it. Now I'm going to pop this out. Ooh, do we have a winner of our cards yet, Elise?
I think we do.
Okay, who's winning the cards today?
It's going to be Miss Christy Gray.
Miss Christy Gray, congratulations. You are the winner of my cards, my Valentine cards. Okay. As I am trimming this out, and then Miss Christy, don't forget, email customer experience for me so we can get your address, and I'll get these out ASAP. So hopefully we can get them to you maybe before Valentine's Day, depending on where you live, Miss Christy. Okay, now I am trimming these out. I'm just going to go through a quick reminder of all the goodies that we talked about today. Valentine's embroidered card collection is $10 off until the end of the day today, 11:59 Eastern Time. Okay, it's $10 off, so that is going to run you $19.95. It was released in March of 2018. Nope, January of 2018 it was released. Oh boy, January of 2018. Good thing it's almost the end. Okay, we have our festive door danglers that are 50% off today, and that is on sale for $17, and that was released March of 2018. That's the March one. All right, here we go, friends. So, of course, I would go through with my snips. I would clean this bad boy up and make it beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Miss Christy, I'll do that for you. Don't you worry. Okay, so here is my finished card. How cute is this? And then the back of it, look at that. Those stitches are hidden. Now this was just with a regular tack down, okay? Let me show you what I did on my blue card. This one, I went through, and what I did is on the front of the card, I skipped the candle wicking stitch. I just attached the front fabric, went through with all my embroidery, went through with all my applique, okay? And then what I did here is I went back, I did that tack down stitch, and then I ran the candle wicking stitch at the very end, so that way not only did the front get that stitch, but the back got it as well. Okay, and again, this card, the blue card, I just used another piece of cardstock. I just cut the card in half and placed it on top. And then these two cards, I used the fabric, okay, to cover those stitches. So really you can play around with this and you can really have a lot of fun with it. And then if you are just pressed for time because you forgot to make a card for your lovey, you know, the day before, then this is what the final project will look like, which is totally fine. The back of the card, this is your beautiful final project. Okay. I am so glad that you all enjoyed stitching your embroidered card with me. Okay. Listen, we appreciate you showing up and joining us. We love hearing all the positivity that you are pushing our way. We love our customers, and I love our customers, and this is one of the reasons why you are so fun. You share your ideas and your suggestions with me, but with each other as well. And it really is, everybody's loving this blue one. It really is just so nice to be able to stitch with you all, to stitch as a group. I know things are looking a little different these days, but we're still getting to share what we love to do together, and that's really what this is all about. So I really do thank you. Stay tuned because we will release some information for next week. I know we have a Wednesday stitch out planned for next week. Okay, so please come again and tell your friends that they need to come too, because you can't be the only one having all this fun. All right, again, Lauren here from Anita Good Design. I hope everybody has a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope every day is full of love for you all. All right, have a great day. Thank you, everyone.